Hi there, Jamie. My name's Andrew and I work here at IELTSpodcast.com with Ben and the others. Thank you for submitting this trial correction, but normally we ask students to submit a trial essay on international marketing. This is because it tests students' topic-specific vocabulary on the subject of globalization, and that is the most common topic on the IELTS exam. But as it's already been a few days since you submitted this, I will just correct this one and hope that you will continue working with us on additional essay corrections. So what I'll be doing is reading through sentence by sentence and offering you some general guidance towards producing good academic writing. But like I said, if you would like to make significant improvements to your writing, it normally takes repeated corrections over time. This allows you to spot your own mistakes and stop making them in the future. So, people have differing, I would say. You can say different, but I would say it's more proper to say differing here. People have differing views about whether international charitable organisations should support people in need, either financially or physically. Some people argue that financial aid is crucial in order for some people to meet their basic needs, whereas others believe that practical support and advice is more useful. I am personally in favour of the latter argument for reasons I shall explain below. On the one hand, it is true that the majority of poorer nations require additional funds to improve their societies. Without sufficient cash or without sufficient money, healthcare, infrastructure and education will suffer in any nation. This is not correct here. Improvisation means to make it up on the spot, to make it up as you go along. In many areas on the African continent, for instance, citizens are suffering from, let's say, avoidable illnesses. Curable diseases, fine. Avoidable illnesses, also fine. So citizens are suffering from avoidable illnesses simply because their governments have insufficient funds to invest in public healthcare. As governmental revenue plays a key role in a nation's progress, financial support is imperative for the future prosperity of developing nations or developing countries. On the other hand, I firmly believe that let's leave personal pronouns out of body paragraphs. It's much better to remain objective in body paragraphs. So, on the other hand, practical participation is vastly more helpful in supporting these countries. Firstly, a major factor, or we could say a major contributing factor, to the poor development of these nations is technological and scientific advancements. Is that technological and scientific achievement is hindered. Hindered means made difficult. Hindered. If qualified scientists and experienced technicians are provided to support industry in these countries, considerable advantage would be felt. Secondly, it would also be advantageous for developing nations for enthusiastic and passionate young adults to assist them and teach them to build, because we want to refer to the fact that we're not just building things for them, but we're teaching them to do things like construction, plumbing and engineering. We don't want to take their learning away from them. We want to teach them how to look after themselves. So we could say, passionate young adults. It would also be advantageous for developing nations if passionate young adults from international aid organisations should visit their country to assist in building accommodation, schools and sanitary equipment, as well as teaching the locals how to build and maintain these services themselves. In conclusion, although some financial aid is necessary for the development of poor nations, I firmly believe that practical support is far more advantageous than simply giving money alone. So you have you are very confident with your ideas. You have no problem in answering the question. I think you just need a little bit more training in producing the academic format. Our courses come with 8 essay corrections, in which we guide you not only in the academic format, but in smaller corrections such as grammar and lexical resource. We aim to produce stylish writing over the length of one of our courses, and many of our students rise from the 6.5 to the 7 or even the 8 mark on occasion. If you would like to continue receiving these sorts of corrections, you can subscribe to one of those courses, the links to which are on this very page you are staring at right now. All the best, Jamie. I do hope to be seeing some more of your work coming through soon, but until then, have a wonderful day. Bye bye for now.